I lick stamps. It's a hobby. I cannot explain it. I'll lick any stamp. That's my thing. My favorite stamp is Tramp. Right? I will lick the hell out of a Tramp. Let me take that back. It depends on the size of the envelope is on. I'm not looking for a forever stamp. I need to make it in one swipe of the tongue. You know? If I need a Walmart scooter to get to the other side. That joke was coming at you. That was in 3D, wasn't it? That was awesome. You didn't even need glasses. You're like, I can touch the ignorance. Just turn the heat all the way up. It's like my dad used to say, you can be anything you want to be, just don't be it in my house. Here's the best advice my dad ever gave me. I was 14, first day at high school. My dad goes, hey, if you get your fingers cut off in wood shop, you're going to flunk typing. So I'm an idiot. I told that to the shop teacher, and he's like, oh, you think that's funny, don't you? Money? Right? Right there, buddy. Take that. That's my shop teacher flipping me off. That was all he had. He was angry. I think it's because he never got a class ring. Oh, he's so controversial. I bagged groceries. That's what I did. I called it bagging. The police called it shoplifting. TV's what happened to me. It did. I watch 2 TVs now. I watch 2 TVs, different channels. I make up my own show, and my favorite one is Texas Chainsaw Madagascar. It's awesome because the guy's running with a chainsaw and people are freaking out, and the music in the background is, I like to move it, move it. Damn right. You gotta talk their language or they attack. You quit sitting on your thumb, you wouldn't make that fucking noise. I like how everybody looks at her like, that bitch ain't in our town. My dad used to say nothing good happens after 2 a.m. and then he would remind me that I was born at 4. He was in the military. He called me his dishonorable discharge. He's in the room. I grew up in a trailer too. Here's my point. Me and Dad never went to the mall together and built a bear. He taught me important things like how to siphon gasoline through a garden hose while smoking a cigarette. And how much gas you need to swallow before you can light a fart and make money at parties. Okay, you guys are like, well, tell me. 2 liters. I feel like this side of the room is a jury of not my peers. Just got that very parole board feel, like, we don't know how you got out. You ain't fooling nobody. We can hear your ankle buzzing. Catch a fish, and what do they do with it? They throw it back. That's the only sport that does that. You never see a deer hunter shoot a deer in the head and go, all right, you can go. See you tomorrow. You pull some shit like that, you're going to have a pissed off deer. He'll be holding his head looking at you. You mean I don't get to ride in the truck? Where in the hell's my antler? The people that fish are funny, too. The potheads fishing. You ever seen the potheads out there fishing? We got a little quieter on that one. Y'all been potheads? You people are stoned as hell, aren't you? But you answered too quick. That was a crack answer. The potheads are going, did he ask me if I have a Pontiac? That's a Horndale Pontiac. It makes no sense. Pontiac's this real fast car. It's got a very slow horn. So I guess if you're driving down the road, somebody pulls out in front of you and you honk, it's gonna be late getting there. The worst fishing show ever was hillbilly hand fishing. And if you haven't seen it, you've heard the title, and now you've seen it. Hillbillies catching fish with their hands. I'm watching this. I'm like, I ain't gonna turn this on again until they have a Shark Week. That'd be the greatest fishing show ever right there, right? Hillbilly Shark Week. Why aren't you out there, Billy Ray? I ran out of bait. Tune in next week. We're going to give away Billy Ray's truck. It's a stick. He don't need it. I don't like hybrid cars either. If you're driving down the road and I can't hear your motor, that is witchcraft. First time I drove one, I borrowed it from my friend, right? I didn't know it was a hybrid. I didn't know you couldn't hear the motor. I tried to start the sumbitch 5 times. I didn't know when it was running. I didn't know when it was turned off. I spent the night in the car. Then I took it back to him the next day, and he's like, what'd you think? He's like, I got some questions. Why do you need a car that quiet? Are people looking for you? Are you all right? Blink if you're safe. You know what they called ADD in 1984? Stupid. I heard that every day, and then I'd have to sit in the hallway and think about something I did that I'd already forgot. The joke's on them. I learned more in that hallway than I learned in home ec. You know what I learned? I learned if you take a pencil and you put a piece of gum on the end of it and you throw it up on the ceiling and you watch it, after a while, you're gonna need an eye patch. I don't know why my wife married me either. I just know when my mom met her, she took her hand and she goes, you are doing the Lord's work. That's all. What I'm trying to say is that my mom shook me when I was small. And I'm glad, I'm glad, because now I scare people when I'm putting gas in my car. Here's what I do. I pretend the gas is going through the hose real fast, and I go, wait. Woo! This is super. Okay. Now, next time you go to the airport, do that in the body scanner. Just stand there. Just... Turn it off! It burns! It burns! Yeah. They're going to put me in a body scanner and then tell me they're going to look at me naked. Well, then I'm going to put on a show. Thank you. I have a drinking problem. Shocker. I know. I look so together. Here's how you know when you're drinking too much. When you walk into the liquor store and you're like, hey, y'all got anything new? Because I've drank all this. Yeah, I got to the point I could look at a different bottle. I knew what bottle would do what to me. I was like, well, Jack Daniels makes me pee on moving police cars. And tequila makes me appear in court. And my friends were like, how'd you know when to quit drinking, Dale? When'd you hit bottom? I'm like, oh, I never hit bottom. I grabbed a shovel and found out there's more below. I just kept digging, and finally I ran into an Asian guy, and he was like, you gotta stop! And here's my problem. When I get drunk, I think everything's funny. I'll be driving home from the bar. I'll see a guy on the side of the road getting tested for a DUI. I will pull over on the side of the road and stand in line behind him. I've been studying for this for years, sir. I got this. Every time I saw a cop, it was an audition. Hi, my name's Dale. I'll be reading for the Part of Town Drunk. He put his hand on his taser. Whenever you're ready. And I'm on the phone. Guess what, Mom? I got the part. Yeah, they did take my picture. Okay, I gotta go. I only got one phone call.